Tech and clips.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Wow, this sounds good.
You hit like a drunk cigarette, the feeling amplified by saying things we never meant. Oh yeah, you leave me filled with regret. At the end of the night, I always find myself wondering why. Oh yeah, do you got plans for life? Cause I don't wanna just romance tonight. I wanna see you in another light. Oh yeah, with rhythm there is rhyme. With you there always can be I wanna see you in another light.
But this is not working, all right? I need you to
What is
get your shit
working?
together. Look where we are, okay? We're in the Wild West. I'm not buying this at all. You come with me. Reset.
Get a load of this fucking guy, man.
Reset.
I don't wanna talk down ever. I don't wanna be a homewrecker. I just know it can be better, be better, be better. I don't wanna talk down ever. I don't wanna be a broken record. I just know it can be better, be better, be better. We sit on the fire escape. We talk and talk till dawn. I open up to you about my wrongs. Oh yeah, and we lay and contemplate.
Okay.
Just one more round of love before you go home to another one. Do you got plans for life? Cause I don't wanna just romance tonight. I wanna see you in another light. Oh yeah, with rhythm there is rhyme. With you there always can be I wanna see you in another light. I don't wanna talk down ever. I don't wanna be a homewrecker. I just know it can be better, be better, be better.
That's a pretty girl.
I don't wanna talk down ever. I don't wanna be a broken record. I just know it can be better, be better, be better. I wanna be like formulated opinions on astrology. Oh no. Oh, to say we made peace and then your friends don't even wanna talk to me no more, no more. I wanna kiss you on the bed and on the floor. When I'm bored, when I'm bored, I am yours, I am yours, I am yours. I don't wanna talk down ever. I don't wanna be a homewrecker. I just wanna be better, be better, be better. I don't wanna talk down ever. I don't wanna be a broken record. I just know it can be better, be better, be better.
Whoa, what just happened? Okay, riding off into the sunset, I guess. Okay, so, okay, we're not done.
This town ain't big enough for the boat.
Still rolling. You got it. I love you. Here we go.
Still rolling. You got it.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that was a song titled "Homewrecker" by Sombr. I have to say, after watching and listening to this song, I mean, going in, I genuinely had no prior, context, no expectations, no background knowledge, not even familiarity, with the name. So, I mean, this reaction was purely about, what the music, and performance delivered, in the moment. For my first impression, I feel like, the song immediately establishes, a moody, atmospheric tone. I love the fact that it's not trying to be flashy or, overproduced. I feel like that actually works, in its favor. The instrumental feels restrained, but definitely intentional, giving the vocals plenty of space, to actually breathe. There is also, a sense of tension, throughout the track, that I feel like mirrors, the theme really, really well, which, kept me engaged, even on the first listen. Vocally, Sombr, hopefully I'm getting that pronunciation right. I mean, comes across, as confident, but not overbearing. There is a subtle emotional pull rather than big vocal theatrics, and I feel like that makes the performance feel more believable. You can tell the focus isn't on showing off range, but on conveying a specific type of feeling, conflicted, self-aware, and slightly uncomfortable in a way that fits the the subject matter. I mean, for a first time listener, I mean, that kind of emotional clarity, goes a long way. Lyrically, this song, I feel like sits, in a, morally gray area. And I appreciate that it doesn't try to overly, justify, itself or turn the narrator, into a hero. It feels honest and rather than glorified. Even if you don't agree with the perspective, it's presented in a way that invites, reflection instead of, shock value. The official video also complements the song nicely without overpowering it. Definitely adds context and atmosphere, rather than distracting from the music, which is something a lot of artists struggle with. I mean, for someone discovering this artist for the first time, the visuals definitely help solidify the tone and identify without feeling forced. So yeah, overall, as a first time introduction, this song Homewrecker does its job well. I love the fact that it doesn't scream for attention, but it leaves a clear impression. I definitely walked away curious, not just about this song, but about what else Sombr might explore musically. That's usually the biggest compliment you can give a first listen. It definitely makes you want to hear more. Yeah. Let me know, guys. Let me know what you think about this one. Let me know if you want me to do more from Sombr. If yes, please shoot me some more suggestions from him, and then I'll definitely be here to do just that. If you stuck with me to the end of the video, you're loved. You're very much appreciated on here. My name is Philip. On to the next video. Take care, stay safe, peace out.